Welcome back to BetterAvecBourbon. Today we'll be having a face-off between two whiskey sours, high corn Canadian whiskey versus high corn bourbon. But make sure you freeze your coupes because we'll be serving them up. The whiskeys in question I wanted to be readily accessible, north or south of the border. We have Bearface Canadian whiskey and Buffalo Trace Bourbon. They're also pretty comparable price-wise, but rounding out the rest of the ingredients, we have, of course, our whiskey with an E, lemon juice, rich simple syrup, and whiskey without an E, and eggs to make our sours frothy. Once eggs are found, lemons are juiced, round out your ingredients, and let's get to it. Starting off, grab your bar mat, shaker tin, jigger, and start by measuring 1/3 of an ounce of rich simple syrup. Three-quarters of an ounce of lemon juice. And 1.5 ounces of your whiskey. Add 1 egg white. Set to the side before shaking, and then we'll repeat for our Canadian whiskey sour. Rich simple syrup. Lemon juice, whiskey, and egg white. Add a large cube, shake well for a minute or so, and repeat for the bourbon. Remove your coupes from the freezer and double strain your cocktails into each of your glasses. And for some extra razzle-dazzle, top with a few drops of Angostura to create a swirl that looks like 3 hearts. A bit tough to see on this one, but number 2 has a slightly better vantage. And there you have your first whiskey sour. Then repeat for the second. Frozen coupe, strain, three drops of Angostura, and swirl. Now let's line up our sours and compare the two. Starting with Old Reliable, Buffalo Trace. What do you want me to say? It's candied, there's vanilla and caramel that blends effortlessly together with the lemon. Delicious and a sure way to please a crowd. Now let's try Canada. Bearface is candied, but there's also lemon, caramel, barrel notes, and even red wine notes from the French wine cask. It's great, still classic in flavor, but has additional complexity that keeps each sip interesting. Choosing between these two will be difficult as they're both excellent cocktails. Even color-wise, the Buffalo Trace cocktail is only a slightly deeper yellow, but overall I choose the Bearface as it's a more interesting sip, not quite as sweet, and even reminds me of a New York sour, thanks to the French wine cask. However, Buffalo Trace is still delicious, and should be on everybody's shelf. Thanks everyone for watching. Do you have a favorite whiskey to use for whiskey sours? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, hit that like button, press subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.